The following comes from Chabad.org, Unconditional Love, event date 1954. Someone once asked the following question to Rav Yosef Yitzchak Schneerson Zchusei Yigei Aleinu, who lived from 1880 to 1950, the sixth Lubavitcher Rebbe known as the Frierdiker Rebbe or the Rebbe Rayatz. Jewish law describes certain types of Jews that one should shun. Why then do you treat all Jews with equal love? The Rayatz answered, the Shulchan Aruch has 4 sections, Orach Chaim, Yeridea, Even HaEzer, and Choshen Mishpat. The laws you refer to appear all the way at the end of Choshen Mishpat, which contains the final laws. There is a reason the laws were written in this specific order. After you've learned all the rest of the laws from the beginning and you fulfill them all perfectly, perhaps then it will be time for you to concern yourself with these laws, which appear at the very end. But to start from the end? Such an approach cannot come from a place of holiness. With this statement, the Rebbe Zchusei Yigei Aleinu was teaching us a lesson regarding our priorities in Avodas Hashem. First, we must work on ourselves, and only when we have finished working on ourselves should we have the time and energy to begin to focus on the deficiencies of others. And when can anyone honestly say that they are finished working on themselves? As the saying goes, be so busy working on yourself that you have no time to criticize others. It is interesting to note that the rare, genuine tzaddikim who succeeded in raising themselves to the highest levels of holiness, and therefore perhaps could have taken the liberty of looking down at other Yidden who were enveloped in sin, never did. They all viewed struggling souls with compassion and considered them to be essentially good, pure, and holy. The Rayatz Zchusei Yigei Aleinu added some practical advice as well. If you treat a sinner with negativity, and you do so in the name of the Torah, then you need to be concerned that perhaps 1, you didn't assess the situation correctly, and 2, you didn't respond properly within the confines allowed by halacha, such as using anger, embarrassing the person, speaking lashon hara, causing machlokes, etc. 3, personal factors, such as your own ego, frustration, pain, etc. were involved in your response, all of which can lead you to a grave sin. Whereas, if you respond to the sinner with kindness and you do him a favor since he is your fellow Jew, then you don't have to worry about sinning with your reaction. On the contrary, you've certainly performed an act of brotherly love, and you've fulfilled the commandment to love your fellow as yourself, which is a means to attaining love of Hashem.